What's up? Hello.
Hello.
David Ackerman. How are you?
What's going on, Gigs? I am fired up.
David, then how are you? How are the rest of you who are watching this? We hope to inspire you this morning by sharing with you other family members. You could be one of them who's on this recognition list. And remember, one day in this business, one day in life,
changes
you're back
everything.
on top of the world. This could be that day. David, let's talk about who made it to the top of the leaderboard. And we start off with Juan Leonardo. Love this guy. Really do. Love working with him. $7,473, David. But it looks like someone was in front of him by just a few dollars.
$11 of ALP. You know, Juan, we love you, but you got to get up a little earlier in the morning to beat Michelle Fall, who came in with 7,434. And then we moved, like, this list is just amazing. Who's in third place? Another amazing guy.
You know what I love, David, by the way, about Michelle Fall more than anything about her is her consistency. She just is consistent. She's incredible. I hope all of you can catch on to that consistency program. But it looks like Michelle, as consistent and beautiful as you are, it looks like Dan Arif came in with a little bit more, maybe a little more than a little. He hit the 8,000 mark, $8,234. Excited to see that from you, Dan. Who was in front of Dan?
Well, we got like the king of Tom's River, Charlie Nikovsky, coming in just a hair under $9,000. But great job, Charlie. Awesome to see you running around doing your thing.
Wow.
It was almost enough for number one. Almost.
I remember meeting Charlie. I remember working with Charlie. I remember every time I spent with him. He's the kind of guy, David, that when you're with him, I know you feel so, you just feel good. He's just a good guy.
Right.
And to see a good guy come in with close to $9,000, Charlie, kudos to you. But Charlie, I know you're not a competitor, and being number one is not important to you. You were number two, by the way. I just got to go on record, David, and you know how I feel.
I know.
The number two slot, that's the first loser. Now, you're not a loser, Charlie, but it just means that someone else got the number one slot. And it looks like I get to say who it is.
Yes, you do.
And David, you know how much I admire, respect, and love this girl, Aaliyah Russell. Congrats to you. Shout out, $9,532.
Excellent work, Aaliyah, top of the board.
Love it. You
know, dropping some big days along the way there. As we move over to the essay category, starting us off is Marilyn Peralta with $8,751, second place essay this week. And not a surprise who comes in number one, I guess.
Well, and you know what I love about this category of people, essays? They're the real leaders that are in the trenches day to day, showing people how awesome this business is. That was Steve Friedlander for me. He showed me the business, fired me up. He's one of the greats. So are you guys. Aaliyah Russell leading the way in the essay category with 9,500. Way to go, girl. And now we go into the next level of management, general agent. And right there, again, Juan Leonardo, David.
Helping his own cause.
292, helping his own cause. But who beat him, though, David? Somebody beat him.
Just by a little bit, barely $1,000. You know, you talk about got to wake up early to beat Michelle Fall. You got to wake up even earlier to beat Paul Torman. This guy is a wily veteran. He knows how to get it done.
Nothing keeps him down.
$16,397. We shouted out his name last week. All the love and appreciation to you, Paul. Let's move over to our MGAs.
And as we move into what we're going to call the big league category, guys, we got a little promo going out there. We'd like you to get a hold of it, just simply in a fun way, explaining that this next level is truly the big league in business, because these are the levels, this MGA level, where you can be making a 7-figure income. And I got news for you. There will be some people, David, that will be in the future making an 8-figure income. I mean, these are numbers that are mind-boggling, but this contract allows that to happen. And so in that category, we have 3 of them, Cat 1, 2, and 3. So we go to Cat 3. Leading category 3 was Vicky Lindner. Love that girl. $8,534.
Lots of love there. Well done.
Way to go, Victoria.
But category two has been the showstopper, it seems like, for the past month at least. The competition in category 2 is fierce. I think that there are multiple category 2 MGAs that all beat category 1 MGAs this week. But the one who rose above everybody else, Francesca Veltri, $25,341. Outstanding work coming up strong here.
Great job. And
Beat out a lot of really good leaders there.
I really, really love the competition. I love when I can compete with others, and it's fun to do that. But let's all make sure we're running our race.
Sure.
Compete against you of yesterday.
That's right.
Have fun when you're competing. Cat 2 people, I can see a bunch of you jumping into Cat 1. Let's have some fun over there.
It's going to happen in just a few weeks.
It is. So in Category 1, the biggest category, we had the leader in there, Morgan Lobello, and his whole team, $17,293.
Nice job, Morgan.
Team Lobello. And now we go to the RGA category. In third place this week, $37,789 was none other than Johnny Lee.
Johnny Lee's always right there. Always right there. Good stuff, Johnny. And we don't always.
But you know what, David? Though he's usually number one. So I don't.
It's funny. It's funny because we don't normally include.
I don't think he and people really want to compete and win. I don't.
Well,
think
the
so,
reason
we'll see.
The reason we called him out is because normally, look, we know who number one is right now, but normally the real race is that number 2 spot, and there's no shame in that right now. But the reason we included number 3 was because it was less than $1,000 on the RGA level that separated second and third place. But just beating out Johnny Lee, outstanding work this week. Michael Gerstein, $38,415. Very nicely done. So good seeing you on top of the board.
Super excited to see Team Gerstein.
That's right.
On fire. You know why? Because Michael's on fire. Folks, let me tell all of you something and never forget this. If you want to set fire to others, like Mr. Rappaport always said, David, you've got to set fire to yourself. And I think Michael has taken a blowtorch to himself. I think his wife has taken that blowtorch to him.
That's right.
I know you have. I know I have. We all got.
You can see that flame from far away right now. It is burning bright. It is burning bright.
Love it. So, Michael, good job, but it looks like he is still reigning above all other RGAs. Last week, I believe it was $100,000. This week, it's $92,468. Way to go, Corey Helly. And I know that you feel like I do and David do, that your success now is because of a whole bunch of other people that are making it happen. And so shout out to you, Corey Helly, for being our number 1 RGA again this week. Job well done, all of you. So
now, I know as we look to close out, there's still some big things here that we want to share with everybody. Nothing I think that's new, but we've got a lot on the line. It's in the middle of March Madness, and there's a reason you're seeing producers at 8,000, 9,000. You're going to see producers before this is over, 10,000, 15,000 in a week. This is not going to be a surprise to anybody. You're going to see the MGAs and all these managers' numbers go up. A lot of what we're playing for here is amazing. So first, we've got that 30K club in play. We have been parading the original 5 members of the 30K club, and they have shown the rings. We've shared those visuals with you. They are amazing. But more than the ring itself, that's just a trophy that you put on your finger. More than that ring is the feeling of accomplishment that you have knowing you've done something that few others have done. And you're going to be part of a class that really was able to do something special.
And you know what, David, I like is that when you find yourself in a tough spot, when you achieve something so big, you can remind yourself, hey, you know what? I'm better than I think I am.
It is great.
I'm in a rough
spot. You can never have that taken away from you.
But I'll get out of this. I'm taking out. I'm going back up because I know who I am. I think that is very mentally, psychologically, right?
Huge.
Very, very important. So go get your 30K ring, people. Let's go. It's only the 11th. We got plenty of time. Let's get it. What else we got, David?
We want to talk about while we're talking about the month and 30K for the month. Let's just remind everybody that Giggs and I are excited. It's time to break the all-time annual record at Giglio and Ackerman, which is just a little bit over $231,000 in net ALP. And we have decided to really put some serious trophy bling stuff on the line here. Anybody that breaks Amy Schwee's record, which has stood for 11 years now, they are going to get a Rolex. Which, again, if you ever need to remind yourself.
A Rollie? They're going to get a Rollie?
If you ever need to remind yourself.
My first Rolex, David, I was in tears because it was a symbol to me that I now made it. I made it to the top of the ring.
You know, it's not, I don't want to create something like that can sound bad like that. Like if you're better, if you have a Rolex or something like that. But I think that the right kind of pride is what we're talking about here. Sure. That what you have to do to earn one what you have to do to get one
It's
on
the
your
person
wrist
you
means you've
become
done something
in pursuit
special.
of it. Exactly.
Just be
It's
proud
the
of
person
yourself
you
for what you've done. It'll be a great accomplishment
Amen.
for you. So
and by the way,
in advance.
and if you come up $1 short, which I've come up many times, $1 short, a day late, as long as you're in the hunt and you're going for it, you always win. You never lose when you're in the hunt. So let's all stay in the hunt and let's believe, you know, the old Napoleon Hill, what the mind can conceive and believe, David, we know this. It can achieve it. Just like we're going to achieve our $10 million goal. Just like we're going to have the best first quarter that we've ever had. Just like we're going to accomplish the goals and dreams we set. And all of you get into your SMART goals. Take a look at them every day. Let them be driven into your subconscious. And believe it or not, the universe will start bringing you opportunities and doors that were closed that will open because you're open to believing. And that's the world that I want all of us, David, to live in.
And on that, just the last thought is that when you're watching this, you probably now have available to you the March Madness standings and the Cash Money contest. We don't have them now as we're recording, but we will be sending them out to you. You might be seeing them at the same time that you're seeing this. But let's get excited and congratulate everybody who's moving forward in the bracket contest. Everybody who's getting themselves close to that 15K.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
David,
when are we getting together live again? What's that date again?
It is in April. I do not remember the date off the top of my head, but I will get it since we're talking about
while David is getting it, I'd like to get feedback from
April 18th.
I didn't even tell David what I'm about to say. So I know that he's already now looking at me with that stink eye, like, Giggs, where are you going? What are you doing? There it is, the stink eye. I really didn't say anything to him. So I'm going to say this to every one of you. I want to ask all of you. And David, maybe we get a poll out there. Maybe we just get feedback from people. But how many of you would be interested now that the pandemic has moved behind us, for us getting together once a week? For those of you that want to come to Edison, come. For those that want to go virtual, go virtual. But I want to get, David, some feedback on going back once a week, just once a week, the option for you to come in on Monday. I know I would like to go there every Monday and just love on the people that want to be there and be there to inspire, to lift, to be encouraged by them and them by us. So again, David, I hope you're okay with this. I know I didn't check in with you on this, but
no, I mean, I think it's a great thing. It's a great thing to ask people. And, you know, it's tough. The pandemic has been brutal for a lot of people. I think we get a lot out of being together. So I'm curious to see what everybody's feedback is on that. It's an exciting thing to at least have it as an option.
That's what I'd like, right? I don't want to just do it because I want to do it or because you. Let's get some feedback from all of you and let us know if you'd like to go weekly now, every Monday. And again, virtual, you'll be there. But that's it for now, David. Love you. Love all.
Let's have a great week. Love you too.
Everybody.
Let's make today an amazing day, guys. Get it.
Love you guys.